trying to find somewhere else. But if I go inside, then I won't have nowhere to stay. It says Psalm chapter 26. It says, honor is no more associated with fools than the snow in the summer or rain with hunters, or like a fluttering sparrow or a darting swallow, and under their curse will not land on its intended victim. Guide a horse with a whip, a donkey with a bridle, and a fool with a rod to his back. Don't answer the foolish argument of fools, or you will become as foolish as they are. Be sure to answer the foolish argument of fools, or they will become wise in their own estimation. Trusting a fool to convey a message is like cutting off one's feet or drinking poison. A proverb in the mouth of a fool is as useless as paralyzed leg. Honoring a fool is as foolish as tying a stone to a slingshot. A proverb in the mouth of a fool is like pointing branch furnished to a drunk. And a poor who hires a fool or a bystander is like an archer who shoots at random. As a dog returns to his father, so a fool repeats his foolishness. There is more hope for fools than for people who think they are wise. The lazy person claims there is a lion on the road. Yes, I'm sure there's a lion out there. And as a door swings back and forth on its hinges, so the lazy person turns over in bed. Lazy people take food in their hands, but they don't even lift it to their mouth. Lazy people consider themselves smarter than 7 wise counselors. Infuriating someone else's argument is as foolish as aiming in the dog's ears, and just as damaging as a madman shooting a deadly weapon is someone who lies to a friend and says, was only joking. Fire goes out without wood, and quarrels disappear when gossip stops. A cross-on person starts fights as easy as hot timbers, like charcoal or people may cover their hatred with pleasant words. Yeah, they act like they don't have any hate in them, but they do. They get jealous when people get help. They get jealous about stupid things like you can be doing so much better yourself than be hating on the next person. But they're deceiving you. They pretend to be kind, but don't believe them. Their hearts are full of many evils, while their hatred may be concealed by trickery. Their wrongdoing will be exposed in public. God will expose them, type of people. If you set a trap for others, you will get caught in it yourself. And if you roll up a boulder down on others, it will crush you instead. A lying tongue hates its victims, and flattering words cause ruin. Sorry for the TV in the background, because I'm not staying at my freaking place right now. I can't, because I'm having like so much difficulty with the freaking job issues and trying to find a new place. I'm trying to pay that last person off. I lost my first job, that's why I became homeless. And there's like people like laugh about that stuff, so you gotta like not care about sharing everything online, but it's to share for motivation out there to people going through the same things. So Proverbs chapter 26 we read. They're worrying about my hair and more of their life. Understand that Proverbs 26.
understanding of Proverbs 20.
What's Proverbs 26 was 27. What I'm reading?
Proverbs 27 is about wisdom in relationships, humility, self-awareness, and daily faithfulness.
Come on. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what happened.
Stay silent. Proverbs 27 teaches how to live wisely with people and time. Here's a clear, practical breakdown. Big idea of Proverbs 27. It teaches you to stay humble, be honest in relationships, value faithful people, avoid pride and comparison, take care of what God has given you day by day. It's very grounded, everyday wisdom. Key verses and meanings. Proverbs 27:1. Open quote, do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring. Close quote, meaning, don't act like you control the future. Live one day at a time, dependent on God. This is for people under stress. You don't have to solve everything today. Proverbs 27:2, open quote, let someone else praise you and not your own mouth. Close quote, meaning, don't self-promote or prove yourself. Let your life speak for you. Quiet consistency, loud justification. Proverbs 27:5-6, open quote, better is open rebuke than hidden love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, meaning real love tells the truth kindly. Flattery isn't love, honesty is. This is about healthy correction, not cruelty. Proverbs 27:9, open quote, perfume and incense bring joy to the heart, and the pleasantness of a friend springs from heartfelt advice. Close quote, meaning, good friends refresh your soul. Wise counsel brings comfort. God values encouraging, steady people, not chaotic ones. Proverbs 27, open quote, the prudent see danger and take refuge, close quote, meaning wisdom sees trouble coming and steps back early. This applies to toxic environments, not just physical danger. Proverbs 27:17, open quote, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another, close quote. Meaning, healthy relationships help you grow, not drain you. If someone constantly wears you down, that's not sharpening. Open quote, as water reflects the face, so one's life reflects the heart. Close quote, meaning people's actions reveal who they really are. You're not wrong to notice patterns. Proverbs 27:23-24, open quote, be sure you know the condition of your flocks. Close quote, meaning take care of what you've been given daily. Wealth, security, and stability require attention. Small, faithful steps matter. How Proverbs 27 applies to you right now. Don't stress about tomorrow.
Okay. Can you give me the meaning of Proverbs chapter 26 and Proverbs chapter 26 verse 26?
Absolutely. Let's look at Proverbs 26:26 and break down what it means. Okay, Proverbs 26:26. Their malice may be concealed by deception, but their wickedness will be exposed in the assembly. Okay, what this verse means, this proverb is about hidden motives and eventual truth. Their malice may be concealed by deception means that someone who has harmful or dishonest intentions might hide it behind lies or a false front. Their wickedness will be exposed in the assembly means that eventually the truth comes out. In a public setting or over time, their true character will be revealed. This verse is about discernment. It's a reminder that people who hide bad intentions or act deceptively may seem to get away with it for a while, but eventually their true nature is revealed, often in a public or obvious way. How it applies in real life? You don't have to expose everyone's motives. People who are being deceptive or manipulative will eventually show their true colors on their own. You can rest in knowing that truth comes out in time. Proverbs 26:26 is a reminder that hidden negativity doesn't stay hidden forever. It encourages patience and trust that the truth will eventually be revealed. If you want more context or how to apply this to a specific situation, just let me know.
How do you go off of judgmental, like some Christians, they claim to be Christian, talking about, like, don't use ChatGPT or etc. You need to read the Bible, which that doesn't make any sense because they're being judgmental. I read the Bible, and I still can use other resources as God gives us other resources to use in a wisdom way without neglecting the Bible.
Absolutely, and I'm glad you brought this up. It can be really frustrating when someone who calls themselves a Christian uses their faith as a reason to be judgmental about how you use tools like ChatGPT or any other resource. And you're right, using wisdom and other tools doesn't mean you're neglecting the Bible. Here's a balanced way to think about it and respond if you choose to. Okay, recognize that this is about their interpretation, not the core of Christianity. Not everyone interprets faith the same way. Some people use their beliefs to create rules for others, even when it's not actually in the Bible. The Bible doesn't say don't use helpful tools. It talks about wisdom, discernment, and seeking truth. You can do all of that and use the resources available to you. Respond with grace and confidence. If you want to respond, you can say something like, I appreciate your concern, but I believe God gives us many ways to gain wisdom. I read my Bible regularly, and I also use other tools to help me understand and grow. It's not a contradiction. That way you stand your ground without being defensive. Remember that Jesus used everyday tools and parables. Jesus often used stories, parables, and common language of his time to teach. He didn't say, only read scripture and never use another example. He used whatever helped people understand. In the same way, using modern tools can be part of how you learn and grow in faith. At the end of the day, you don't need to convince everyone. Some people will remain judgmental, and that's on them, not you. You can trust that your relationship with God isn't defined by their opinions. If you want, we can come up with a few more ways to respond, or just talk through how to let those comments roll off your back. Just let me know.
Well, I told them, like, I do read the Bible too. And they're like, they blocked me. They deleted me off Facebook.
I'm really sorry that happened. It's frustrating when you try to respond calmly and someone just shuts down the conversation by blocking or deleting you. That can feel really dismissive and unfair.
It's mostly
Here's the truth.
how Muslim Christians act. So-called Christians.
Yeah, I hear you. It can be really disheartening when people who call themselves Christians act in ways that feel judgmental or unkind, especially when you're trying to have a genuine faith-based conversation. It can make you feel like, wait, aren't we supposed to be on the same team? Here's a gentle, balanced way to think about it.